Today I'm going to be testing out TikTok's most viral healthy dessert recipes to see if they're actually worth making. This first recipe is a cottage cheese cheesecake. It has 4.1 million views. It's 209 calories per serving with 10 grams of protein. So she starts by adding cottage cheese to a blender. Then you add set honey, or thick honey. I used to have this on toast at my grand's house. I think that's probably the last time I ate set honey. I usually have the runny stuff. Then we add in corn flour, then some vanilla, and some salt, and then finally 2 eggs. Ooh. Don't break it on the side of your blender. And then we just blend it all up. Okay, that looks smooth. Now she lines a 6-inch tin with parchment paper and then pour in the batter. And then she says to cover it with foil. Now this goes in the oven for about 50 minutes. The foil comes off after 20 minutes and then you let it cool and then you pop it in the fridge. So I'm gonna go do that and then we'll come back to it later. While that's cooking, let's move on to the next one. This is brownie banana bread. It has 12.2 million views. It's 87 calories per slice and 7 grams of protein. I'm really excited for this one. First step, we add the banana, then the cocoa powder, then we're adding in protein powder, and oat flour. I'm also adding in an egg and some low-fat yogurt, some self-raising flour, some baking powder, and some 0-calorie sweetener. This is stevia. And then we blend it until it's nice and smooth. I'm just gonna scrape down the edges. I feel like this was really making my blender work hard. And blend again. Okay, I reckon that's done, so I'm gonna pour it into a dish. Dish prepared, I'm gonna pour in our batter. I'm gonna give that a little smooth out. And then she tops it with some chocolate chunks. I just cut up a bar of dark chocolate. Mine's definitely looking more like a brownie than a banana bread. And then she says to bake this in the oven for 15 to 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna do mine closer to 15 because obviously it's thinner, so it should take less time to cook. Okay, so mine actually took about 25 minutes, but I tested it with a toothpick and it is clean. So I'm gonna cut myself a quarter of it. I don't know if that's a serving size, but I'm gonna cut myself a big slice. I'm not sure how I feel about the look of the texture. Let's do a taste test. It's very chewy. I like the chocolate chunks. Okay. Taste, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It is nice and chocolatey. Texture, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. It's quite dense and to me, this isn't banana bread. To me, this is a protein dessert. And to be totally honest, I just prefer to eat a really good slice of banana bread and get the additional protein in another meal somewhere else throughout my day. So overall, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. Okay, moving on to the next recipe. This is high protein cookie dough. Apparently this has 30 grams of protein in, which is very good. This has 11.4 million views. So she starts by adding melted peanut butter to a bowl and low-fat Greek yogurt and a tablespoon of honey. And then she mixes this together. Then she adds a scoop of protein powder, I'm using vanilla, and ground almonds. And then just mix these all together. So that definitely looks like a more cookie dough texture. And then the final step, chocolate chips. That's a good amount. And then just stir these in. Maybe like a few more. Okay, that was more than a few. And then she says to pop it in the freezer for about 10 minutes. It's had 10 minutes in the freezer. I have to admit, mine is definitely gloopier than hers was, but let's give it a taste test. You know what? It's not bad. It doesn't taste like cookie dough and it doesn't have the texture of cookie dough, but I don't hate it. I would give the taste a 7. I would give the texture maybe a 5. So overall, I'll give it a 6. Would I choose it instead of cookie dough? No. Would I make it again? Probably not. Again, to be honest, I'd probably just prefer to get my protein from somewhere else. Okay, this is the famous healthy tiramisu. It has 4.7 million views. It has 378 calories and 49 grams of protein for the whole thing. That's a lot. So she mixes together high protein yogurt, I'm using low-fat Greek yogurt, with some protein powder, I'm using vanilla, some salt, and some 0-calorie sweetener, I'm using stevia, and then she just mixes that together. So then she makes some coffee. So I'm just gonna mix some instant coffee into my bowl here. And then she grabs some rice cakes and she soaks the rice cakes in the coffee. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't sound very nice. Like, I don't hate tiramisu. It's just not a dessert I'd pick. And then she brings the rice cake over onto a plate. And then she layers some of her Greek yogurt mixture on top. She kind of smooths that out. And then same with the next one. I'm gonna do a stack of 3. Pretty sure that's what she does. I just want to say, I'm pretty pleased with my stack in there. I feel like I've done quite a good job. And then she finishes it off with a dusting of cocoa powder. I'm a bit heavy with this, aren't I? It's just like falling through. So this is what it looks like. I might have gone a little bit overboard with cocoa powder. I think I used the wrong sieve. Okay, time for the taste test. I'm getting rice cake more than anything else, to be totally honest. I don't think my coffee was strong enough. I get the idea of the tiramisu here, but I would definitely not choose that over real tiramisu, and I don't even like tiramisu that much. I think if you like rice cakes and protein powder and Greek yogurt together, then you will enjoy this, but unfortunately this one isn't for me. I'm gonna give the taste a 4. I'm gonna give the texture a 5. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I think I'd prefer to stick to my Greek yogurt and berries for breakfast in the morning. Our cheesecake is now ready. It's fully cooled, and I'm actually really excited to try this one. The girl in the video actually topped hers with strawberries, so I'm gonna top mine with some chopped strawberries. I might put a bit of icing sugar on it as well. Mine definitely looks a lot browner than hers did on top, but I think it looks quite cute. It looks like a mini Bath cheesecake, and then a little dusting of icing sugar. I think her serving was a quarter of the cheesecake. I'm having to push the strawberries out of the way now. Looks quite good, you know? Time for the taste test. You know what? That's not bad. I don't love the texture. I would say it's a tiny bit grainy, but I think baked cheesecake in general is a little bit grainy. But the taste is actually pretty good. I'm gonna give the taste an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give the texture a 6 out of 10. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't pick this over a regular cheesecake, especially as it only has 10 grams of protein per slice. To me, that's just not really worth it. Considering I love cheesecake so much, I'd probably prefer just to eat my cheesecake and get that extra 10 grams of protein from another meal somewhere else in my day. But it's not bad. So in conclusion, I don't think I'm gonna be swapping out my regular desserts for these healthier alternatives. I think I just prefer to eat well, exercise, and enjoy my regular desserts in moderation on a day-to-day basis. But that's just me. I do think if you're looking for a high protein snack that also tastes sweet, then it might be worth giving some of these a go. Let me know if you'd like me to do more videos like this. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.